Unpopular opinion, but social media isn't a bad thing. You're just using it wrong. Don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. Social media is not a bad thing. It's not a negative place. It's not a bad place. You're just using it wrong. I use social media to follow people who have and or grow into having the things that I desire in life. Pure point blank. I use it to see other people's success, other people's joys, other people's triumphs, other people's happiness, to confirm what I already know, which is that everything that I want is possible. I follow Jackie Inas. I follow the Jackie Inas, the Alyssa Ashleys, because those are people who live a life that I always knew I could have, especially as Black women, and Jackie being a dark-skinned Black woman like myself. Seeing them have it makes me be like, I knew it. I knew it. I knew I could get that. I knew it was possible. They're just visual representations for me to continue to follow and support, to remind myself, if God can give it to them, He can give it to you. That's how I see other people's blessings. Comparison, envy, jealousy, none of that has ever made sense to my brain. Because why would I compare myself to another human being who is on the same level as me? The only person who has more authority and more power and should actually be envied is God. And He already has a hard job, so I don't even envy Him. So why would I envy another human being? Why would I look at someone else and be like, well, why do they have that and I don't? Why do they get to experience that and I don't? What am I doing? They don't deserve that. It should be me. That's never been my mindset, because no. What they have is just God confirming to me, if He can do it for them, He can do it for me. When it's my season, when I'm prepared and ready for me to have these things, He'll give it to me too. Because He's in agreement with it. There's a reason He's implemented it in my brain. And the reason why He shows me people who have what I have, what I desire, because He wants me to know it's possible. So follow people on these apps that do that for you, instead of you following people and getting mad that they have the things that they have. If you desire happy, healthy marriage, follow people who have healthy, happy marriage. Don't look at people obtaining things you desire and then getting upset and getting jealous and getting envious that they have it and doing a woo is me type of thing. No. You should look at that and be like, I knew I could get that. I knew I don't have to have a marriage that's held in a handbasket. I can have a marriage like Yemi and Tulu, where they marry the right person. They marry their best friend. They have fun. They enjoy life together. Does that mean their life is perfect? No, they have their trials and tribulations. Why? Because they're human beings on earth. Everyone that you follow on these apps are human beings on earth, living the human experience. This is all of our first times here. We are all experiencing this life for the first time. No one is above the other. No one is more worthy. No one is, no. That's how I see it. So when it comes to social media, I don't care what this person is doing. Matter of fact, actually, yes, I do care. I care because I'm proud of them. I care because it's like, yes, I'm so happy for you. Round of applause. Congratulations. Great job. You did that. When you are ready for the season, when you're ready for the desires of your heart and God is in agreement with it, He'll give it to you. You don't have that blessing yet because you're not ready for it. You claiming you want to get married, you're not ready for marriage. Do you know what marriage entails? Marriage is hard. Marriage is a lot. You got to consistently choose that person. Every single day, you got to wake up like, I chose them. I chose them. I chose them. I chose them. Are you prepared for that? Are you prepared for that? If you're not, then don't envy what that person has. Don't envy the fact that your friends are all getting married, because you're not ready for marriage. If you were ready for it, God will give it to you. All your friends are having babies. you're not ready for having a baby. That's why you don't have a baby. Because God looked at you and said, no. A blessing given too soon becomes a curse. So if you got married, if you pushed and forced the things that you desire, for instance, marriage, too soon and with the wrong person, what is meant to be a blessing now becomes your curse. And now you're upset. And now you're gonna have a whole new thing to envy, because it's gonna be like, well, why did I end up in a bad marriage? Because you forced something you weren't ready for with the wrong person. You want to buy a house because you see everyone buying a house? Buying a house is a lot. Okay? Okay? When that pipe bursts in that house and you got to pay $50,000 for it to fix it, you didn't prepare for that part of the blessing, did you? Because now it becomes a curse, because now your whole savings is getting wiped because you have to fix that. You're not ready for that. So instead of looking at other people's blessings as why them and not me, what am I doing? Ask yourself, am I actually really ready for that? Because if you were, God will give it to you. I'm happy with where I am in life right now. I'm meant to be in grad school. I'm meant to be working towards what I'm working towards. And that's enough for me. But I know when my season comes and it's time for me to be that bougie rich auntie, I'm going to look back and be like, yeah, we knew it was possible. Shout out to Jackie Ina. Shout out to Alyssa Ashley. Shout out to all the girls, really, like all the women, men who are living the lives and things and desires that are of good and that are beautiful and that are enriching and are validating, especially for Black people where we consistently live in a world where we're told we don't deserve to have these things. Seeing people who were able to break that mold, who God used to break that mold, to consistently remind us, my Black kids, my Black babies, you can have it too. I didn't only assign it to this group of people. I assigned it to you too. Look at what I've done with this group. It's possible for you. If God finds it fit, He'll give you the blessing. Don't force it. Don't envy it. And envying and being jealous of what other people have will not give you that blessing. Which is why I don't understand why people continue to have envy and jealousy. Because it's like, it's not going to make that blessing happen for you any faster. Nor is it going to take away that blessing from that other person. It's going to delay yours though. So before you have envy and jealousy and comparison in your heart, before you sit there and sulk in sadness, ask yourself a couple things. 1, am I ready for this blessing I claim I want? 2, would I be able to handle this blessing I claim I want and handle it with care? 3, would it be beneficial to me and the people involved if I had this blessing? 4, could this blessing become a curse at any point in time? 5, why do I want this blessing? What is my reason for desiring this? Is it because I feel like it's what I should be doing? Well, I'm 32 and I should be married and have kids. Should you? Because people are getting married at 39, 42, 30, 44, 34 and having kids at that point in time. Why? Because it's the best time. God will give you something in the best time. As the scripture said, when the time is right, I, the Lord, will provide it to you. So the Lord doesn't feel it's the right time for you. So don't envy it. Clap for people. Round of applause, baby. You did that. Congratulations. Okay? Bye.